Hi there, my name is Eric Silverstein, and I'm a sales engineer here at Localize. I helped create this TMS evaluation sheet. And I say I helped because it would not have been possible without the collaboration and advice from my friend and colleague, Thomas Frank, our solutions architect. If you're watching this video, it's because maybe you're interested in using this evaluation spreadsheet to help you make guided and informed decisions as you evaluate potential TMS tools. So I'd like to show you how you can use this spreadsheet effectively in a brief demo. Let's get started. On my screen, you see the preparation problem statement sheet. To start from the beginning, when you make a copy of the master TMS evaluation template, you'll find an About page with general instructions for how to use this tool. Within each subsheet of the spreadsheet, you'll find detailed instructions of how to use the tool for that sheet. Now for this short demo, we'll start with the preparation, which is writing your problem statements, defining the results you wish to achieve. And this step is important because we'll relate the features in our requirements to these problem statements. It will guide me when selecting the importance of certain features and other details. So I prepared my North Star metric for this demo, customer retention rate. That's our company North Star metric in this example. And the problem is turnaround time for translations is long and inconsistent. And the result is it's producing delays in product due to the localization process. How we'll address the problem is adopt a TMS system to improve turnaround time, and the expected result is on-time product launches. How it relates to our North Star metric, on-time updates for bugs and new features will increase engagement and therefore retention rate. Why I added the problem statement is, as I move into step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you'll notice that a lot of information propagates from one sheet to the next. Here, I can select the problem addressed by this feature. So as I write into my request for information, what feature addresses this problem? Well, I want live updates for the progress of translation assignments. That might be of critical, important, or helpful importance. And then this information, though it might be useful, is not required. I can select the category that this feature falls into. So for us, it is, we'll go CAT tools and assets. I can select the requester, which I'll fill, I'm filling this out with me and Joe, my colleague Joe on the sales team. So the requester can be Eric, and we're both from sales engineering. The relevant team is sales engineering. Now I'll create separate sheets for my vendors, and I'll only send them the features I'm looking into and the vendor assessment beneath the colored header. I don't want to include this information because I don't want them to know what are my most important features. I want honest answers, and I need my vendors to respond with one of these three options so that we can have mineable and comparable data instead of subjective answers. After we get through step 1, this sheet will automatically score the responses vendors provide from step 1. So for example, we have localized, we'll say fully meets, and vendor partially meets this requirement. We have one critical requirement that's fully met by localize, and one critical requirement that's partially met by vendor 2. Please note you can change the weights for scoring here based on the importance level and the degree the requirement is met. After the RFI is complete, we can decide which vendors have now moved into the demo and feature scoring. I want to save time, and I don't want to advance with vendors that fall far behind their competition. When I get to demo and feature scoring, the information about the feature, the problem, the importance, and most other information from step 1 auto-populates into this sheet. Now, During their demo, we can provide scores from 5 being fully meeting the requirement and 1 as not meeting. So we imagine we watched a demo. Perhaps I give you the demo for localize. You give us a score, you write a document justification, maybe documentation they share with you, and then vendor 2 receives a 4. Based on those scores, we'll also begin a trial. So here we're going to write down specific outcomes we wish to achieve. So the task might be creating and assigning a translation task. The owner is myself because I am the one who's going to test this, but maybe we need to connect to a repo, and I need to assign this to a stakeholder from the developer team. So I'll choose Joe. I can choose the category, integrations, and this auto-populated. No, it didn't. Creating and assigning a translation task might be translation workflows. I can provide some details. Then I can provide scores once more. So both received a 5, localize and vendor 2. And now I'm provided final scores. This takes information from the demo and trial. So first we have the demo and feature scores, critical assessment points 5, vendor 2 assessment points 4, for a weighted total of 3 and 100%. They have a weighted total of 2.4 out of a maximum of 3 for an 80% weighted percent. Then we take the trial score, total score. The trial score out of the total score gives us a percentage. And we take a combined score and a combined percentage. As you click through the sheet, select these cells that have black triangles to open the notes. So I provide information related to the calculations, any other information as well. Everything you see on the sheet is fully customizable. You can remove weighted, you can add additional weighting categories, you can change the calculations for scoring. It's vendor agnostic and fully customizable. The only sheet that cannot be modified is the About page. I really hope that this tool brings value to you and your team. If you have questions, would like to provide feedback, maybe an idea of what we can include in the master version so future users of the tool benefit from your feedback, contact me via email at eric.silberstein@localize.com or via LinkedIn, Eric Silberstein. Have a nice day and good luck with your TMS evaluation process. Bye now.